Hello royals, nice to see you here again. This is your regular source of royal news and analysis. But before we start, please subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon to receive the earliest notification. Omid Scobie sparked a royal crisis last week with his book Endgame, and there are growing calls for Harry and Meghan to be stripped of titles, but a royal expert says this may never happen. A Tory MP has led calls for members of the royal family who trash the institution to have their titles removed, but an expert has claimed Prince Harry and Meghan Markle will never be stripped of their titles. Bob Seeley, MP for Isle of Wight, attacked the Duke and Duchess of Sussex as he laid out his hopes to bring the legislation into the House of Commons. The Tory MP wrote in the Mail on Sunday, "I'm not a Republican and support the monarchy, but after the latest installment of the couple's feud with the rest of the royal family, I believe that Parliament and the Privy Council should consider a nuclear option. The Duke and Duchess can be Mr. and Mrs. like the rest of us," he said. "My Titles Deprivation 1917 Act Amendment Bill would allow a vote in Parliament to advise the ancient advisory Privy Council to strip a member of the royal family of their titles. My aim is simple. If someone doesn't want to be royal, that is a decision we respect, but they should not keep the titles and privileges if they trash an institution that plays an important part in our nation's life. As it stands though, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle will never lose their titles, according to Daily Express royal correspondent Richard Palmer. He posted on X, formerly Twitter, no matter how many times it's written or a backbench MP calls for it, Harry and Meghan are never going to be stripped of their titles without the King and the UK government supporting new legislation allowing it. For the moment, neither Charles III nor Rishi Sunak support it. For any member of the royals to lose their titles, it must be approved by lawmakers. Mr. Seeley wants to adapt laws that were originally passed in the First World War to deny German nobles their British titles, which would force the House of Commons to consider turning the Sussexes into Mr. and Mrs. There have been growing calls for Harry and Meghan to have their titles removed, following the fallout of Omid Scobie's tell-all book Endgame, which was published last week. The Dutch publication of Mr. Scobie's book named 2 royals who were allegedly implicated in the race row, where discussions were held over the color of Prince Archie's skin. The author claims he had nothing to do with the publication of these names, and the Dutch edition was promptly pulled from sale. Last week, Mr. Scobie said on ITV's This Morning and denied naming the royals caught up in the race row. He insisted, "I have never submitted a book that had their names in it." However, Saskia Peters, the woman who translated the book from English to Dutch, told reporters that the names were already there. She said, "As a translator, I translate what is in front of me. The names of the royals were there in black and white. I did not add them. I just did what I was paid to do, and that was translate the book from English into Dutch," she told Mail Online. So far, there has been no official comment from the palace around the claims made in Omid Scobie's Endgame, but Buckingham Palace is said to be considering all options following the fallout. So what do you think about this news, guys? Thank you for tuning in to today's discussion. As always, I encourage you to share your thoughts in the comments section below. Stay tuned for more updates on the intriguing world of royalty. Until then, thanks for watching. We'll see you again with some more fascinating news about the royal family. Thank you.